You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We're kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a check of your weather and traffic.
Another humid morning this morning, Melissa.
And a beautiful start to the day. Look at this sunrise. This coming in from our Athens camera. We've got this partly cloudy sky, sun now up in Athens. We've also seen sun coming up over Atlanta as well. This is a look at the top side of the perimeter. Look at this beautiful start to the day. You will need the sunglasses this morning. This afternoon, you may end up needing the umbrella as well, because the rain chance today up to 40%, so a little more favorable than what we saw over the weekend. We'll hit about 90 for that high temperature. I'll go through the hour-by-hour forecast track, timing out that chance of showers and storms in just a bit.
The Clayton County Police Department needs your help finding a man accused of killing a young mother. Molly Oak has the latest on the search and a message from the victim's best friend.
Police are searching for a man after finding two people with multiple gunshot wounds at a Conley home on Thursday. One of those people, a mother, 34 years old, died. Now police are looking for this man. Take a look at your screen. 69-year-old Charles Wise. Warrants have been issued against him for malice murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a weapon during commission of a crime. Meanwhile, a friend of more than 20 years is remembering the mother who was killed, saying she's devastated about the loss of Monique Miles, who leaves behind an 11-year-old daughter. Ashia Reed says she's still in shock. Reed also has a message for the suspect, begging him to come forward. If you have any information, you're asked to call Clayton County Police. Back to you.
Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news now, Atlanta police are trying to track down a suspect linked to a gas station shooting.
Yeah, they just released new video from a security camera that we want to show you. Take a look at your screen. The video shows a man walking into the Citgo on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive last week in the Adamsville neighborhood. Now, this was about 45 minutes before police, they were called to that same gas station. They say two people were standing in front of the Citgo when someone walked across the street and started shooting at them. The shooter ended up running away.
A U.S. Marshal is expected to be released from the hospital after a murder suspect shot him in Peachtree City. The GBI says it happened while marshals were serving a warrant for Antonio Morgado Jr. Sunday morning. He is suspected in the murder of a 19-year-old woman in Pike County. They say Morgado started shooting first. Officers fired back and hit him. He's now in custody.
Starting today, employees and visitors at Clayton County schools, they have to mask up. COVID cases are rising in the area. While employees have to wear masks in school and on school buses, masks are optional for students.
New this morning, a warning to beware of this bear. The Alpharetta Department of Public Safety says the animal was hit by a vehicle near Avalon, then ran into the woods after snacking on this garbage can. They say the bear is now being tracked. It's a great idea, though, to secure your pets and your trash. If you happen to see this bear, best advice is to leave it alone. Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, Governor Kemp is set to give recorded testimony today in front of a special grand jury in Fulton County. They're looking into whether former President Donald Trump tried to overturn the results of the 2020 election in Georgia. The governor's office was also asked to provide documents to help explain and provide some context around the events of that presidential election here. Representative Jody Hice's team is getting ready for a court hearing today related to that same investigation. It could decide whether he will have to testify. Christy Diaz has more on what happens next.
They claim he is protected by something called the speech or debate clause. It protects members of Congress from any questions about their legislative work. Now, the subpoena doesn't say exactly why DA Fonnie Willis wants the grand jury to hear from Representative Hice, but the congressman is taking this fight to court. He filed a motion to quash the subpoena that would force him to testify in front of the grand jury here in Atlanta. And today, federal judge Lee May will hear arguments from both sides and then rule if the congressman will have to testify. Hice is the second member of Congress we know of to be subpoenaed. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is the other. The hearing is set for 2 p.m. today here at the Richard B. Russell Federal Building. In Atlanta, Christy Diaz, 11 Alive News.
President Biden is on day 4 of COVID isolation at the White House. His physicians say his conditions are improving. Now, over the weekend, we learned that he's most likely to have contracted the Omicron subvariant BA.5. That's the variant that's sweeping across the country right now, accounting for 80% of COVID cases. Now, White House officials say it's not out of the question for the U.S. to declare a public health emergency over monkeypox. The federal response is ramping up with more vaccinations, treatments, and testing. Right now, the CDC says there are more than 3,000 confirmed cases here in the U.S. A heads up, if you shop at Family Dollar, the store is recalling more than 430 items from brands like Colgate, Dove, Old Spice, and Tylenol. Now, they were shipped to stores throughout May into early June. To see a full list of the recalled products, head over to our website, 11alive.com.
Maybe start dreaming a little bit. The Mega Millions jackpot is rolling over yet again, so it's now $790 million. The cash option is nearly $500 million. That's the fourth largest of any game. The drawing tomorrow night at 11.
And the sun is up. We're in the 70s this morning. It's a humid start to the day, but a dry start. You're going to need the sunglasses this morning, but what you need to know is this afternoon, the rain chance up to 40%. There will be some widely scattered showers and storms. Not everybody gets one, and we'll hit a high of about 90 degrees for today. The rain chances drop the next couple of days, but as they do so, temperatures cranking up. We'll hit 94 with a feels like temperature around 100 by Thursday.
All right, as we prepare to head back to school, you can help 11 Alive collect school supplies for students and teachers in Fulton County. We're partnering with the district for a supply drive benefiting Bethune Elementary and McNair Middle School. Take a look at your screen. That QR code will take you to the school's Amazon wish list. Once you buy the items, we will hand it over to the schools.
We like to play Santa in this case.
Yes, we
no
do.
doubt about it.
Good deal. Absolutely. Got to take care of the little ones. I can't believe it's back to school. We're
know.
talking like next week.
I know.
Exactly.
I've got some work to do. All right, everybody, have a great day. Today's show coming up next. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.